All right, let's talk about MSNBC. I know nobody's really watching this channel, but I think it's important to highlight the nonsense that the media puts out there, because that way when you talk to your blue anon friends who think that Antifa is just an idea, or who think that America was about to be toppled on January 6th, or whatever their conspiracy of the day is, you are armed with some information. You can go, oh, but you know, the people that you watch are actually crazy people, or even their own networks edit them because of some of the nonsense that they spout. So anyway, this is Joy Reid's show. And you're going to see the full thing here. You're going to see the unedited clip that was played live on MSNBC talking about Antifa, and then she offers up a very bizarre conspiracy theory, and then we'll make note of what exactly they edited out when they uploaded it to the internet.
Yeah, and Angela completely anticipated my question that I was going to have to you, Clint Watts, and I think we've set this up perfectly, because that's the question that I have as well. Because before any of this took place, and let's just listen to Louis Gohmert, and if he's claiming that he was being told by Capitol Police officers that there was going to be this influx of Antifa, who they've claimed were basically the devil, they're just anti-fascists, they don't really show up anywhere. If we're seeing in some of these cases where Proud Boys and et cetera are saying that they anticipated that Antifa would come and fight them, that Black Lives Matter supporters would come and fight them so that Donald Trump could then impose the Insurrection Act and they could act as the militia. We're seeing that in some of the cases.
Okay, so first off, I want to read the craziest part of the quote before I tell you what MSNBC cut there. Antifa, they're just anti-fascist. They don't really show up anywhere. Lady, you got a screw loose. Okay, that's the nicest way I can put it, because they're burning down Portland and Seattle, and they've destroyed parts of Los Angeles and San Francisco, and New York City is becoming dangerous, and many other blue cities. But when the president tells you that Antifa is just an idea, and then this woman says they don't really show up anywhere, because these people literally have blue goggles over their eyes, apparently. Well, Gateway Pundit found out that MSNBC didn't want everybody to hear Joy's crazy conspiracy theory. This is direct from the Gateway Pundit. MSNBC appears to have stealthily edited a crazy rant from Joy Reid in which she spouted a bizarre conspiracy theory and defended Antifa, saying they don't really show up anywhere. The portion of the discussion is mysteriously not included in the segment that MSNBC uploaded online, but has been obtained by the Gateway Pundit. That's what we just showed you. The timestamp was also removed from the bottom right corner of the screen of their upload, possibly to cover up the edit. It is present in the original clip. In the original version, Reid is discussing her bizarre conspiracy theory that Capitol protesters believe they would be fighting Antifa and Black Lives Matter so that President Donald Trump could impose the Insurrection Act and remain in office. So the reason I wanted to do this was, A, just to shed more light on just the inability. It's not even inability. The direct and blatant lies that these people say when they're talking about Antifa. So it's not the inability for them to cover Antifa properly. They actually obfuscate and purposely don't want you to see certain violence because they want you to see other violence. But then she went on this crazy rant, this sort of made up rant about that they were going to have to fight the Proud Boys there, and then Trump would use the insurrection. It's just all made up nonsense, and we know about all the nonsense that these people make up constantly. So it's like, if you got a cousin that's watching MSNBC, it's like, that's like pretty much dealing with someone in a mental institution, and I don't know what the best way to do that is. Like, do you need to, meet them for coffee once a week, slightly drug the coffee, and then you can get them out over a course of months? Please don't quote me on that. That's not, you shouldn't be drugging your blue anon cousin from the mental institution. Oh, there's the clip for Media Matters. Have at it, guys. Anyway, when I talk about lie laundering, this is exactly what lie laundering is. You get an MSNBC host telling you that what you can see doesn't exist, meaning Antifa burning things down, and then what didn't happen is really the important thing, meaning that Proud Boys were going to show up and that Trump then would use the fighting for the Insurrection Act. That's a thing that did not happen, but that's what she's really focused on, as opposed to the things that do happen. And even the executives at Bananas MSNBC thought that was too crazy to air, which is why they cut it, changed the timestamp, and everything else, which is just so consistent with which the mainstream media and corporate press works.